Hey everyone, 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrigrano here with a Weather Now update for you. Looking outside in Newport, a nice day taking over here as we have sunshine and warm temperatures and a little bit more humid for today as well. But the real humidity arrives tomorrow and Thursday with dew points going to be in the 70s. And be mindful if you are outside. We do have an air quality alert for some unhealthy air, so maybe just limit your time outside. And on top of the heat, find ways to stay cool and hydrated. Here's Narragansett. No shortage of people here at the beach. Nice beach day overall. And the coast is the place to be to cool off a bit. Much warmer and more humid in the inland locations like Providence, Taunton, Smithfield, mid-80s there. Notice the coastline, westerly to Newport, in the upper 70s and lower 80s. And again, most of us inland will be topping out closer to the 90-degree mark, if not in the low 90s. Air quality alert. That's for the rest of today until 11 p.m., and that includes the entire area, so all of Rhode Island and also southeastern Mass. Radar is quiet, not tracking any kind of showers or thunderstorm activity for today, but that may be changing as we go towards the middle part of the week, at least at times. We have a couple shower and storm chances in the forecast beyond today. This afternoon, sunshine, hazy sun, hot, dry. Temperatures inland near 90. Again, not as hot at the beaches, so the coastline is a nice spot to be for the rest of the day. Looking at a warm evening, temperatures middle 80s. Beach forecast, as we saw, plenty of people at the beach there in Narragansett. Safe sun index about 25 minutes, waves 2 to 4 feet out on the water. Again, a nice day overall. No big weather concerns. There is a gusty wind, though, for the bay at times up to about 20 knots or so, waves 1 to 2 feet. As we look at the hour-by-hour forecast, we're looking pretty good for the rest of your Tuesday and even into parts of Wednesday as well. Notice that high pressure still controls our weather. Some locations to our north and west on Wednesday afternoon could see a spot shower, and maybe parts of Providence County sees one as well. But for the most part, I actually do think that most of Wednesday ends up being dry. As we go into Thursday, looking at more in the way of a few showers around during the day, and then a chance of some passing showers or storms later on in the evening and at night as a cold front tracks on through. One of those cases where not everyone's going to see one, kind of the hit or miss variety as they track through. And just remember, any storm that does push through could, of course, bring the gusty winds and heavy rainfall. Could be on the strong to severe side. So we'll be watching that closely next couple of days. But in other news, in the weather world, we're tracking Tropical Storm Erin. And that system is with winds of 45 miles per hour moving west at a pretty fast clip here, 23 miles per hour over the open waters of the Atlantic. And not doing a whole lot right now in terms of intensity or strengthening, but certainly keeping an eye on that over the next several days as it is expected to intensify as it tracks westward across the Atlantic. And by the weekend, we could be looking at a hurricane, and even by the second half of the weekend, potentially a major hurricane as this system begins to enter the southwestern Atlantic. You can see there on the Hurricane Center's forecast track. It does have it strengthening later this weekend, but of course we'll be watching that closely over the next several days to the next week or so. Muggy meter going forward for us locally, though, looking at hot, humid conditions today and into Wednesday. Dew points in the 70s, and your 3-day forecast does show improvement as we go into Friday and Saturday, but overall we're seeing the humid conditions continuing through Thursday with that chance of a shower or storm later in the day. So that is your updated forecast. Thank you for tuning in. We'll have more updates to come later on today.